Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you're feeling good and loving on yourselves, especially on this Valentine's Day, okay? And especially if you do not have a Valentine. I hope that this is even more of a reason for you to pour into yourself, all right? Take yourself on a spa day, give yourself a pedicure, a manicure, pamper yourself, take yourself out to eat, okay? Because self-dates are really it. Or maybe even go out with a family member for some of you, okay? Your favorite cousin, your mom, your dad, your children, or a child. Make yourself feel loved. Okay. Because when you love yourself, you're able to pour into others and to love others as well. And that is what this world needs more of. But anyway, I'm going to do like just a little quick collective, okay? So if you're into that, stick around, all right? I'm going to be using my Wandering Heart deck because it is a Valentine's Day and because I'm feeling called to use it. I haven't used it in a long time. So what's the energy for my collective? What do they need to know for their highest good? Okay. What does my collective need to know for their highest good? Okay, we got a couple that came out. And I don't want to bore y'all, so I'm going to just try to stick to one card here. Because I do want it to be quick. Okay. What does my collective need to know for their highest good, for their well-being, for their journey of self-love? All right, one more shuffle, then I'm going to start pulling off. Okay, if you've been around here, sticking around long enough, you know I love to shuffle. I can just get caught up in it. Just okay, here's my collective need to know. Ooh, again, a big stack, and they all came out in the reverse. Okay, this is about 4 cards now. So let me try that again, okay? Mind you, I haven't used this deck in a while, so the energy could be a little chatty right now. What's my collective need to know for their highest good? Okay, let's see. I think it was, okay, it was not what I was thinking, but it is redemption, all right? Number 27, somebody could be born on the 27th, or 9 could just be significant for you. Maybe this is all about an ending, okay? Maybe you're ending codependency, right? Because one of the highlights on this is independence. All right. Abundance is your birthright. The sooner you align, the sooner you receive what is yours. Everyone plays life differently. Some logically, some spontaneously, some are guided by emotion. But when you're delusional enough to believe it, you just might get it. The harder you fight and the more you speak up for yourself, the easier all the right doors will begin to open. In the end, you find yourself in the exact position you deserve to be in the exact setting you dreamed about. You are jaded, there's no question. But soon enough, you'll prove yourself and everyone else wrong. You'll arrive and appreciate what it took to get here. Okay? The upright meaning of this is the old games don't excite you anymore. Regret isn't your main concern lately. You grow out of the what ifs because you have no other choice but to move on and be better than before. You shield yourself for your own sanity. You understand why you need isolation. You're ready to step into the shoes of the highest version of you. Okay? I like that. It says you've come a long way. Persevere. All right? So maybe some of you were, or you're in a state of really accepting yourself, accepting the good, the bad, the ugly. Maybe some of you could be coming out of depression of some sort. You could be in a state of forgiving yourself for all of the mistakes that you've made in the past. Or maybe where you have been, or maybe where you are right now is not where you envisioned yourself to be 5 years ago. But I feel like this card is saying that you are on the verge of a second chance. It's telling you that you're ready to lay down all of those mistakes, all of the regrets that have come in with the mistakes that you've made. And maybe those same mistakes have lit some type of fire within you, okay? To go after all of the things that you deem worth it to you, or that are a part of a dream, all right? Maybe you had the fire within you kind of put out, and as of lately, maybe you've been going back into your mind thinking about all the ways you could have changed things. And instead of staying stuck there on the what if I would have done this, what if I would have done that, all right? You're choosing to accept where you have been, where you've gone, and how it led you exactly where you are, and you're willing to take accountability on that. And maybe that accountability is lighting some type of fire within you to move forward, to feel the freedom to express yourself, okay? The freedom to redeem parts of you that you felt were lost, okay? Which all is a part of forgiving yourself, all right? That acceptance, getting out of denial, getting out of placing blame, right? I like that. I kind of want another card. I kind of want another card. Ooh, this came out, I am. And I was like just shuffling, getting ready to record this. I kept seeing this I am card, which if I'm not, because I don't know every card in this deck. So if I'm not mistaken, this is all about self-acceptance. So let's see, the number 2 could be significant for someone here. Maybe that's your favorite number. All right, hold on. Let me see what 2 means. Okay, yeah, it's about empowerment. You are the embodiment of strength. You've learned to be accepting of all flaws, knowing they do not define your existence. You have arrived back at your home state of being. Here you are at ease with free-flowing assertiveness. You know yourself. You are proud. You trust in your ability to make beneficial decisions. You have no regrets moving forward. Okay, the upright meaning is you sit in gratitude, appreciating the beauty that is life. This feeling is beyond reach. You are right where you are supposed to be. See, I like this. I feel like this is confirmation, right? Then they have like a little thing to affirm. And it says, I am love in its purest form. Vulnerability supports my evolution. All right, yeah, I feel like my collective is definitely accepting themselves, not just where they are, but where they've been, okay? And this acceptance of where you've been, where you are now, this self-accountability in a sense, it's empowering you to like really forge forward and take back. Like it's like you calling your energy back to yourself, right? And standing firm in that. Standing firm in all that you are. As fucked up, as happy, as loving, as disoriented, like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're showing up as you are and you are holding no bounds to that. Like you just are who you are, and that in itself is empowering, because maybe at one point you couldn't look at yourself in the mirror. Maybe at one point you were like riddled with depression, riddled with anxiety. All right, maybe some of you had a baby. I don't know why that's coming to me. And it's like, how do I recalibrate who I am and get back to who I am? And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes that happens. And maybe you're moving past that. Maybe you were in an abusive relationship and you're regaining your strength. You know what I'm saying? I like this energy. I like it. Okay. You falling back from all the bullshit and accepting yourself. All right. Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna just pull some. All right. You're choosing not to hide anymore. Okay. I wanted to just pull some tarot. Okay. Justice flew out. All right. I'm feeling like this is justice for you. Yeah. You're seeing how even the mistakes where they lead, it's like, you're seeing how even in going down the wrong path, right? A misaligned path, you're seeing how much clarity, how much breakthroughs that could really bring to you. And I'm really loving that type of energy for you, okay? It's like you're understanding the cause and effect. You're understanding the balance, or how to maybe bring balance back into your life in some sense. And I'm also getting from this card that you're choosing to be truthful with yourself. You're not hiding from outdated versions of you, or hiding who you used to be, okay? Or letting that follow you through, right? It's like you're gaining new perspectives. You're allowing clarity to come about with your life. And that's bringing you some type of fulfillment, some type of satisfaction. Maybe some of you are starting to romanticize your life again, all right? You're starting to treat even having a small cup of coffee as luxury, okay? All right? You're luxuriating in where you are in life. And where you are in life might be a place where you're starting over. You might be starting over. You might just have a dream, a wish, and $5 in your pocket. But you were choosing, with this Page of Wands here, to let your imagination roam free. You're choosing to accept yourself, maybe even to reimagine new versions of yourself, okay? And I'm feeling like you're choosing to trust yourself a lot more as well. You're choosing to trust your inner guidance. And that inner guidance is leading you to a lot of balance here in your life. A lot of breakthroughs are happening for you because you're choosing to trust yourself. Trust yourself more. And that trust for yourself, it's building, it's allowing you to take action. That happiness, that satisfaction that you feel for life, okay? It's allowing you to take action on your creative nudges, allowing you to pursue passions, hobbies, career ideas that you probably put down to the wayside in times when you didn't feel your best or even feel worthy. Yeah. Miracles are in motion right now for you. And it's small. I feel like y'all are starting out small. And you're building upon that. You're building upon these little creative sparks, these little creative ideas. And a lot of you are flowing with your emotions. I feel like y'all are also tapping into your childlike energy. Maybe tapping into your inner child. We have two pages here, the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. That's innovation at its best for me, right? Because that's when that's before we come into like this head over heart, logical, methodical, I gotta think everything through. Now I'm second guessing, right? When you're in that childlike nature, anything is possible. Miracles can literally happen. And I feel like you are choosing to be there and to stay there and to just let the chips fall as they may. As you come into this new time, as you come and walk into this more self-empowering type of energy. An energy where you know anything is possible because you've seen the darkest nights and had the darkest days where you just thought that it was all over and nothing was possible. Maybe some of you thought it was too late for you, too late to achieve anything, too late to do anything. Woe is me type of energy is what I'm getting. I feel like you're walking away from that. You have something has been reignited within you, and you are choosing to fall back from all that doesn't serve you and just look into the mirror maybe and say, I am wonderful. Anything is possible. I am prosperous. I will be victorious. Okay. My dreams matter. My past endeavors matter. Where I have been, it matters because it's leading me to where I am now and where I'm supposed to be, where I'm destined to be. Okay. What else for this collective here? I love this energy. Yeah. What else for my collective? Yeah. Abundant, creative. You're letting things float. Things are coming to you. You're letting things come to you. Right? You're in the season of receiving. Okay. Completely independent. Choosing you. And this is what this card is about. Which one was it that's about independence? I believe it's this one, right? Gone are the days of codependency, of feeling like you need other people to really show you who you are. Now you know, right? Now you know. Beautiful energy. Pouring more into yourself. Being more accepting of yourself, okay? Romanticizing yourself. Romanticizing the little things, all right? Choosing to trust you. Choosing to trust you. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna shuffle. We had the Fool on the bottom when I left, but I'm gonna shuffle for y'all. Okay. What else for this collective? I really hope y'all are enjoying your day and not getting caught up into the hype of Valentine's Day, because, you know what I'm saying? You should be being poured into every day. That's why I feel like this should be more of like a self-love day. You know what I'm saying? Let Cupid shoot you in your ass with that arrow. Okay. We got the King of Pentacles here. Okay. You're letting whatever energy this is, whether it's you being open to receiving, you romanticizing life, you being, maybe at one point you were forced into exuding more of your masculinity. Maybe now you're honing both of them. Maybe now you know how to own both of them. Or maybe now that you know how to receive, how to sit off in your femininity, it's easier for things to flow to you. Especially in the state of material success, okay? Maybe at one point, you didn't have it like that. And you weren't understanding, why can't I get a grasp on this? Why aren't my finances up? Why do I keep working hard, and it feel like nothing's coming to me, okay? Maybe you have to figure out how to balance things out, how to alchemize things, right? Maybe you were stuck off in an energy of just worrying too much. Maybe constantly trauma bonding with people, stuck in some type of trauma, anxiety ridden, all right? And you really have to go in and alchemize that and figure that out for yourself, okay? When I look at this card, I always think the sun will come up tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that. Okay? This is what this reminds me of. Because you see that sun in the background? It lets me know that, you know, better days are on the rise. Like, shit's gonna work out. It's the energy that it gives me. Like, it gives me the energy of hope. And I know that's more like the star card and stuff like that, but that card gives me the energy of hope. Like you're being supported in a divine way. Okay. What else here for my collective? Okay, the world card wanted to come out. Let's see. Okay. Got the 10 of Cups here. Yeah. Y'all are walking into a more harmonious space. Maybe even love is coming to you, okay? Because with that, the 2 of Cups flipped out. So some type of love could be coming to you. Okay. What else? Wow. Okay. Somebody that's willing to invest in you in the same ways that you invest in yourself. All right. Someone that thinks about the long term. This could be like a King of Cups energy. Somebody emotionally balanced. Maybe it's the King of Cups, King of Pentacles in one. But I was more so getting that energy of you understanding how to hone both sides of you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Remain in this harmonious state, this harmonious energy that you're in within yourself. And I feel like that's going to help to pave the way. Honor where you have been. And acknowledge how far it's allowed you to come. Okay. It's allowed you to come. It has allowed you to come so far in your journey. And I feel like today of all days, you should take the time out to really cherish yourself. Be grateful. Be in gratitude for how far you've come. Okay. I'm going to leave it here on that note. Okay. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Okay. And wrap it up.